new segment. This is a shop focus. What we're going to be focusing on, we have a specialty car here, and we're going to be starting our YouTube channel. So this is our debut show. So here we go. This is Robert Nelson. This is his 2005 Morgan. Robert, tell us a little bit about this car.
2005 Morgan Roadster with a V6 Ford motor in it, 3-liter, 5-speed transmission. They're handmade in Malvern, England by Morgan Motor Company, and it's a relatively rare car in the United States, draws a lot of attention. I wanted to draw some more attention when we go to cruise nights and cars and coffee, so I brought it to Matt. Highly recommended, and look at this. Exceeds expectations.
Well, thank
this
you,
is
Robert.
a beautiful, beautiful
We
finish.
appreciate that. Again, Morgan isn't a very well-known car in the States. How long has Morgan been in business?
They've been in business since 1903, and they started out with 3-wheelers. In 1938, they designed a 4-wheel car, and basically this is that design. They've stuck with it for all these years. Some upgrades. It has a unique sliding pillar, front suspension system, and live axle in the back. I mean, it is an elemental driving experience, I think is what's said.
And when you don't have the doors on and the top down, your elbows kind of drag on the ground a little bit, isn't it?
Crash protection system on the sides. And it is a fun drive. It's a different drive. It doesn't have any of the safeties, doesn't have any of the nannies that most modern sports cars have. So you really are in control of the car. People race these, and there's few dealerships in the United States, so support sometimes is a little difficult, but for the most part, they're a very reliable car. Ford motor, runs quite well.
And when did you acquire it, Bob?
I acquired it 2 years ago. I had been looking at Morgan Arrow 8, which is a V8 version, and decided that the V6 was going to be just as good a car, basically. It only weighs about 2,000 pounds, 2,200 pounds, so quick. And so had it for 2 years, done some upgrades, tires, things like that. I just keep looking at it. Sorry, I keep looking at the car.
And how many miles have you put on it since you owned
I've
it?
put about 2,000, 2,500 miles on it.
Nice.
I drive my cars.
That's what cars are meant for.
Yes.
Yes.
This is not a garage queen.
Although Robert did say that he doesn't want to drive it now since we finished with it. So
It may be a garage queen now because once again, it shines. It is beautiful.
so what we did to this car, we actually did our platinum package detail on it, which goes through the whole car from top to bottom, tail to foot. We did a 2-step paint correction on it, which we take an aggressive compound, getting underneath those defects, and then we take a finisher compound to fluff it all up to get this shine. And then we finished it up with our Fine Lab 5-year Heal Light. Heal Light is a self-healing ceramic coating, and what happens, any scratching that does happen to the coating, is those scratches will self-heal once that surface temperature reaches 85 degrees. Maintenance on this is going to be a breeze because we created that non-stick healing, non-stick surface, so cleaning it's going to be a lot easier.
I hope so.
Let me tell you, those louvers were a hassle.
I mentioned to someone that there's an extra charge when you have 100 and some louvers on a car. So, but they're beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. One of the things that's enjoyable that you don't anticipate when you buy this is looking out over that long hood as you drive. There's just some element of satisfaction to that. It moves you back 50, 60 years in driving, and it's quite fun.
And you're sitting right on the rear axle too.
Well, that also. And no power steering.
But you do have an airbag.
Yes. Both sides actually have.
Oh, there's a passenger side as
Yeah,
well.
passenger
Wow,
side.
I didn't notice that. I'll have to take a little bit closer look at that.
Sacrifice the glove compartment for that. Storage is just a parcel shelf in the back.
Well, you
so-
do have the rack in the back too,
And
for extended stays.
Yes, and so there are Morgan suitcases and things available for back there, but most people just use a big duffel bag or two and strap them on there.
All right, well, very good. Thank you for bringing your car in here and letting us have the pleasure of working on this for you. We spent about 4 days on this car to get it to what you see right now, and obviously Bob is ecstatic with it. So thanks for tuning in to our premiere show here, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Bob.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked.